1-0 up, and then Cavaré absolutely stupid.
Head's gone on it. I couldn't. To be honest with you, there's no defending what he's done, because 2 minutes before half time, he's done that, and I don't know if something's been said. Like Steve said, somebody might have said something 2 minutes. He's probably regretted it as soon as he's done it, but it's too late, and it's cost us 3 points today because momentum were wheels. We finished half stronger. All that they had against us in first half, we were coping pretty well against. Defended well, did basic things right. I thought Moncur and Mallon were a good threat from midfield. I thought Bradshaw and Moore were playing really well together. And then he's just done that, and you could see as soon as second half begun, we just dropped straight away. I mean, when they equalised, I would have taken a point from there, and the scorelines flattered them, to be honest with you. To be fair, they played better second half, but they're going to answer, they're going at man extra.
Why would it, straight in front of the referee and all? It already been booked. Like
Banfield alluded to, he were at it against Villa last week, weren't he? So he's clearly got some temperament where he's easy to wind up. And he's always, and that's a liability on pitch, especially where we are in table. We can't be carrying people like that. And it's unfair on Bradshaw because he were having a really good game. They brought him off, and fair enough, he's had to do it, and he's had to put somebody in there to show it up at back. But he just spoilt it for fans. For me, there's no denying he should be coming out with public apology for me for that, because it's cost us 3 points.
On a day like today as well, where we wanted to get a result for Patrick.
And to be honest with you, I'm upset about it, to be honest with you. I'm really worried for the rest of the season. If we do not buy some experience, some lads in, and some quality and have some ambition in terms of transfer signings, then we're going to go down. It's as simple as that. We can't keep relying on other teams, because this was a massive game today, because we were all the team where we are in table that we're playing today at league. We would have gone above Reading. We were above Reading at half time, and they've got a game in hand over us now, other teams below us, and they can get some attack to it. Massive game at QPR. Again, it's
been made even bigger, I think, by today's result.
Yeah, well, they've got nothing to play for, but they're going to take confidence from today, aren't they? London's a difficult place to go to get anything from a game. Near mind having a light squad. I mean, what's Tiam do? For me, I would rather have kept more on than bring Tiam on.
He kept fresh legs, you think, chase everything down, and he just stood there, didn't he?
To me, he's been down at Mount for 3 or 4 pints before he's come on, because he came on, and then they were bought at full back here, and he's meant to go across and cover that space, and he just stood there, and he's blowing out of his arse. I mean, we had some good opportunities in second half at 1-1. Edges, I thought, did well when he came on, to be fair, saying it's his first game back. I thought,
nice to see him back as well.
I thought Pinillos had a good game, saying that he were in a position they were in where it's 1-1, and he's had to come and do a defensive job. He looked decent in tackle, he looked like he could cover back. Davis at second goal again. I mean, that goal were pretty poor to concede. Even first goal, I knew that we were probably going to get an equaliser, but it's the way that we've just sat back in first 4 minutes at second half. You can't. I know it's 10 men, and I know
defending for it as well. Though it went round Lindsay and Pinillos, and it's hit post, come straight back to him, which you can't deny about. But beating 2 men there, he could be getting stuck in.
Yeah, definitely. I think Sessegnon's a good player. He's got 2 today, and he's 17. He's going to be a baller in future. But I mean,
Tottenham are looking at him.
Yeah, fair play to him. But Jokanovic, he went for a win. They're in playoffs now, so fair play to him. They've come here. I think, like we said, scoreline for me has flattered them in second half, but they've done a job, haven't they? They've gone for 3 points in second half. They've made attacking subs. We've sat back and we've maybe just mentally, as soon as that second goal's gone, and you could tell if it's stadium emptied, and I think lads' heads are gone, and we need some experience because there's a lot of young lads in that team, and the confidence will be shattered after today. And it's disappointing for Patrick because he's seen all tributes over there, and I mean it's sad. It's sad, really.
That third goal was just down to the fact we'd gone, hadn't we? There were no way we were coming back from 2-1.
I think the frustrating to me is we started to attack once it was 2-1, once game were done. We were going forward.
Yadam went forward, put a right ball into the box, and as usual, there's nobody there.
Yeah.
I know we're down to 10 men, but
I think Moore did a great job playing up on his own, because Moncur, like I said, I thought Moncur had a really good game today. For me, he was man at match, Moncur. I think he battled, and that's best performance I've seen him this season. But again, there's positives, but we're so inconsistent, and even in 2 halves. Villa last week, second half played really well. First half we lost it. Second half today, I know we've had 10 men, and I know Fulham are a good team. They'll probably be in playoffs end of the year if they get some signings in or whatever. But we're in a relegation battle. It's as simple as that, mate. And we need some signings in before Wednesday. We need at least 4 or 5 players We need a keeper. We need a centre attacking midfielder. We need another striker, because if Tiam's going to play like that, they shouldn't be playing him. I'd rather give him Brown a goal. We won't bench today from under 20.
He'd have ran, wouldn't he? He'd have ran.
It'd have made him do something. It'd have made him work and made him at least compete at back. Yeah. We made it. It's one of those games. I think Eki will be gutted, to be fair. But I fear for Eki as well, end of season. I don't think this board is going to be as patient as Crime were. And I think this contract situation for me is very worrying.
Still not signed, has he?
Well, is he waiting to lend at Windy to see who we've bought? If we're not bought enough players and we go down, he'll probably leave end of year, because he's on a rolling contract, isn't he? Yeah. If we stay up, we've got to be having ambition. And Eki said that at transfer window in summer. He's saying it again. He said it in last January. It's free transfer windows, and he keeps saying statements that he's not happy. And I spoke to a source inside club today saying that when he went to Sunderland, he actually formally spoke to him and he wanted to go to Sunderland. So his head's been turned. So if it's a better offer, a team that's doing better in the league with the wages and budget that he's working with, clubs will snap him up, ain't they?
Yeah, definitely.
But we should. I'm gutted, mate, to be honest with you. Gutted. I think Yeadon will go before end at Winder. I just can't. I hope we get a point. I hope we get 3 points next week, and Wednesday game's massive. Like Steve said, February will define our season. If we don't win three out of the 4 games, that's it. Because then we're having to rely on other teams to help us out, which we've done already this season. And this was a chance for us today to have a claim on his own destiny, get 3 points while other teams weren't playing, an opportunity for us to move up table. It'd have been at 30 points psychologically, because we've been in 20s for ages. It'd have been a massive statement to the rest of the league that we're going to fight for this. And we were a better team at first half. It's so frustrating. I'm gutted, mate. We need some signings in. Everybody knows that. I'm sure Eki's working. Nah, for me, Cavaré needs to make a public apology, and I won't, even when he comes back, I won't play him, because he's a liability. We can't be having people like that. I mean, Amel nearly, for me, referee ruined game a little bit. Very whistle-happy, weren't he?
Yeah, I agree, yeah.
Just cutting game up. I mean, they were just falling over, but we don't do that. Why don't we take free kicks sometimes? We're too honest. Yeah. We stay up when we should fall down and take a free kick, but there's some cheap free kicks going away, but as referee ain't to fault really, wash height. But I mean, end of the day, they all are, aren't they, down here this season? They went had a good standard referees all season, but we can't blame referee. We've got to blame ourselves and look at ourselves, and the lads have got to get some balls and stand up to be tested, because if we don't get players in, it's them that's got to do the job. So we've got to work with what we've got, as simple as that. I would like to see Motley Henry in squad today. So is Pinnock injured?
I'm not sure, mate. Weren't on bench, so
decent game, but
yeah, Pearson did well.
The second goal, though, I think we've made it again. All 3 goals could have been avoidable, even though we had 10 men. Shape had just gone. Like I keep saying to you.
Third one, fair enough. I think first 2, probably. Particularly at first one.
Third and good counter-attack, weren't it, really? We were stretched, but especially at first 2, I thought we could have had a bit of shape. Gardner had a decent game today, but again, he were working his arse off at midfield on his own. With Mallon and Moncur, the more attacking-minded, so we're always going to be stretched. It's worrying times, mate. Worrying times. I mean, we'll reassess after Wednesday and see if we can take a decent squad to QPR, but like Craig will probably tell you, I'm really worried.
Brian Howard here. Make sure you subscribe to Tykes TV.